Hello guys and welcome back. Today we will be going over the circle of fifths. Now in a previous video we talked about the circle of fourths where notes are moving clockwise arranged in fourths. Here we are going to talk about the circle of fifths and how it relates to the guitar. You should know that a fourth and a fifth are inversions of one another. This means that, for example, when we move up a fifth, in order to go back down, we must move in a fourth. For example, C to G is a fifth, but if we move from G to C, that's a fourth. If we look at our circle of fourths, you'll see that as we move clockwise, we move in fourths, though as we move counterclockwise, we move in fifths. It is important to know that a fifth interval is simply an interval of 7 half steps. We always find that mnemonic devices are very helpful for memorizing notes in fifths. Check out this mnemonic device on the screen now. The mnemonic device reads, "Fat cat gets dizzy after eating birds," which show the natural notes in fifths F, C, G, D, A, E, and B. Now let's talk about key signatures. What is a key signature? Well, it tells you which notes are sharps or flats within a musical piece. Traditionally, you use the circle of fifths to derive the sharps and flats in a song. With each note going clockwise in the circle of fifths, you add a sharp. Starting with G, 1 sharp, then D is 2 sharps, and so on and so on. Now the alternative to that is that you could use the NANDI method of using fourths to figure out the sharps and flats in a major key. C is the only key without any sharps or flats. Next note, a fifth away, is G. So how do you know how many sharps are in that key? We can think in fourths, starting 1 half step below G, which is F sharp, and count up to the next fourth, which is B. Since you did not see a sharp following F sharp, it is safe to say that there is only 1 sharp in the key of G. Go to the next note in the circle, which is D. You can follow the same step of starting 1 half step below D, which is C sharp, and count the next fourth, F sharp, and then the next fourth after that is B. Since you hit a natural note, you can conclude that the C sharp and F sharp are the only sharp notes in D. You can continue the same steps with all of the other notes in the circle, A, E, B, F sharp, and C sharp. Of course, there are more notes out there than natural and sharp notes. So what about flats in a key? Well, let's see how we can use fourths to arrive at flats in a key using the NANDI method. Can you recall the mnemonic device that we use to remember natural notes in fourths? I'll put it up on the screen now. B, E, A, D, G, C, and F. Now you can see the same order as flats: B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, C flat, and F flat. F is the only natural note key that has an accidental in its key signature, which is B flat. If you count in fourths following F, they are F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, C flat, F flat. If you know the order of flat fourths, you will be able to recall the flats in a key. If F has 1 flat, then B flat has 2 flats, B flat in the next fourth, E flat. Remember to add 1 additional fourth as the flat for any key. E flat, for example, has B flat, E flat, as well as the fourth that comes after E flat, which is A flat. You can continue the same steps for all of the other flat key signatures. All right, guys, there you have it. Please make sure to subscribe and check out all of the other videos on our channel. Check out the NANDI Method website, pick up Guitar Intervals Unleashed on Amazon, as well as the NANDI-Chorder, which I will leave a link to in the description.